It is time for cooking like candy. Yes, it is. Y'all see it. Okay. Today I am making an Oreo pie. Shout out to Zariah because she requested it several times. My ingredients for this pie, my pie dish. I'm going to use several Oreos, cream cheese, some butter, some heavy whipping cream. I have some vanilla extract. It's baking, even though I'm not baking nothing. I'm doing a no-bake pie. And then I have this butter vanilla. I think I want to play around with both of them. I ain't never used them before, but you know how I do. To cream my cream cheese with. And that's it. It's real easy, real simple. If I need to add anything, I will let you know as I go. But as of right now, let's get started. Yeah, I'm still in love with my chopping board. I'm only using candy melts for a pretty fancy drizzle at the top. If you don't want to use candy melts, don't. I have regular sugar and powdered sugar. I'm going to use both of them. One will be for my whipped cream topping and the other one will be what I use to Nick for the chopping board. And let me give some real good shout outs because I just want to thank all of my friends because you guys definitely support my cooking show and this is the reason why I'm still doing it. But I want to shout out Tayana. Baby's friends really follow me and they love cooking my recipes. You know, I see some of them selling some of the dishes and I see a lot of them on their timeline making cooking like candy. When I was 19, I wasn't cooking like this, so shout out to them. So let's get started, okay? Old cookies that Ty had. Some have cream in them, some don't. She didn't lick the cream out like I used to do when I was a little girl. She just was making her shakes with them and she wanted some of the cream to go around the rim. Using that cream, I'm just using the Oreos. How many Oreos is this? Probably 12. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm probably using about 12 Oreos. Now here's the you can make this into a big cheesecake because the cheesecake and the Oreo pie, Oreo cheesecake and Oreo pie are made the exact same way. I'm not doing that, but you could if you want to. So what I got right here is I have a bag. I'm gonna grab a hard object like my meat cleaver, and I'm just gonna bang them up. Bang these up the best way that I can, and when I get them all the way smashed, I'll be back to show you what's next. It's almost grounded all the way down like black sand, and that's what I'm going for. This has to be my crust. All right, show you what I do. Guys, here's my ground Oreo, but I'm gonna do 12 more because one, I don't think that's enough for this. Because I want it to kind of come around the rim. And then 2, I still need some to go in my filling. So while I'm at it, I'm just going to bang them all up. Be right back. I'm going down a little more until they look like, I don't want to say it, but it looks like dirt, mud, whatever. But it's going to be good. Don't follow my steps right here and break your bowl because I'm like that bowl. But whatever. Okay. So I still have some in my reserve that I'm going to use as my filling. What I'm about to do now is I'm going to melt half a stick of this. Melted a half a stick of butter and I'm just going to pour it in my Oreo crumbs. And I want all that butter. And then I'm going to nicely stir it. Stir it. And I want to get all of the butter on every bit of crumb. I was just trying to get that little drip, y'all. Excuse me if this is in the way. Don't waste. So I'm gonna get all of every crumb. Get every bit of everything. It looks really muddy, but it smells really good. And, I mean, this is a great quarantine snack for kids because it's so simple ingredients, and they can help you make it. You could also do like Oreo cream cheese balls and all of that. So I'm going to add it to my baking dish and I'm going to flatten it. For some reason, I don't know if this is enough Oreos. So after I try to work this down, I'll see if I got enough. But I'm really just going to try to flatten and make sure it's even across everywhere. And I do want it to rise around the side some because nothing better than a pie that got the crust that comes up. You know? Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's not enough because if I spread it, I'm going to see the bottom of it. But no fear, I have more Oreo crumbs. And I'm just gonna mix these in and wet these up a little. So I realized that spoon that I had really wasn't it. So I had to grab my spatula and just press it down. But that ain't it either. Because you always want to grab another dish similar in size. And you want to use that to smash it. So I'm going to grab my pie dish. That's the same one. And I'm going to use the back side of it. And I'm just going to push it. Just to make sure I've gotten this crust airtight and how I like it. I'm just push it down. So now I feel like my crust is ready. What you think, Ty? Thing in there. Lock it down. Push it down. Every side. Okay, I think we good to go. Crust molded out how I wanted it. As you can see, I wanted it to come around the sides just a little bit. Now I'm about to place this in the refrigerator and start working on the rest of my stuff. All right, guys, next up is my whipped cream. So I'm going to measure out 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, only because 1 cup is going to be used for the filling and another cup is going to be used for the topping. Okay, 2 cups heavy whipping cream in the bowl. I should use my mixer. I don't feel like it because that mixer is big and I'm gonna have to wash the dishes and I ain't trying to wash that. Alright, so for this heavy whipping cream, I just want to get all the cream, y'all. All the cream must go. We're not leaving nobody behind. For this heavy whipping cream, I'm going to add some powdered sugar. Did you get the heavy whipping
Powdered
cream
sugar
part?
has cornstarch substance.
Powdered sugar has cornstarch substance, and it helps to hold the whipped cream longer, especially for the topping. So I'm gonna add 1/3 cup sugar for every cup. So that's going to be 2/3 cups. Okay. And then I'm going to, should I use, Ty, the pure vanilla or the butter vanilla? This is for the stuff. Who knows? I'm going to use probably like 2 teaspoons. That's 1 teaspoon. That's 2 teaspoons. I don't need that much. I'm going to whisk this, and I'm going to start off low. So Ty won't get that greasy effect that she loves so much. And let me just say, I'm going to whisk this until it forms stiff peaks. I don't, because I have to whip it again once I add the cream cheese. But yeah, y'all get it. I'm going to start off low and then I'm going to go fast. Whisk it for about 2 minutes, if that. Maybe 1. Alright, so these are stiff peaks when they get stiff. But you don't want them too stiff. Yes, baby. You want it to still be fluffy. Because if you over mix, you will start separating the oils from what we want. So right now, this is perfect for how I want it.
How long you mix it for?
I mixed that for what, 60 seconds? Maybe a minute and a half. It's perfect though. I don't want to over mix it just yet. I am going to put this whipped cream in the refrigerator until I'm ready once I make my cream cheese mixture, okay? All 8 ounces. Why not? It's gonna be a real good Oreo pie, cheesecake, whatever. All right, so I'm gonna apply the whole thing. At first, I was just gonna do half. Why not? Why not, Sky Nut? All right, so I'm going to apply the whole 8 ounces. It's not all the way soft like I would like it, but it's soft enough. On top of that, I'm gonna hit that with some regular sugar. Because I got all 8 ounces, I'm gonna hit it with a cup. I still got my 1/3 cup measurement, so I'm gonna hit it with 3 because that equals 1 cup. A little shy of a cup, but whatever. Y'all get me. Now I'm going to whip this, and I'm gonna start off slow. You're gonna start off slow, of course. Think that's creamy enough, Ty?
Yep.
All right, so we got that cream cheese and that cheese cream together. And now we are going to add it together with our cream. But, oh, I got too much going on over here. I don't want to use all my whipped cream, so I'm going to separate half of it so I can have a topping. So I'm going to separate half of it in a bowl. I'm going to move half of this whipped cream to a bowl, only because that got to go at the top. And I don't want to interfere with my top, okay? But for the half that I didn't move, you think that was enough for the top? For the half that I didn't move, cream cheese is going to become best friends with this. I am going to proceed to blend this again with my blender. That's why I didn't over whip my whipped cream. Alright, just enough to get those two cousins kissing because they go together now. Not like cousins, but family members, because they got to get together in this pie. Alright, so it's all one. It looks the same, which means the whipped cream has my Oreo crumbs that I smashed up earlier. And I'm going to put probably like a third cup in there, or all the crumbs that I got left, however much that is. And I'm just going to, I don't even want to make it a whipping. I just want to fold it in to let it blend in this loveliness. Because it is lovely. Is it? Alright. So, I think it's well blended. We about to bring back our pie crust and let it go in for the finish. The pie crust is back. And now we're going to fill this thing up with our pie filling. And push it in because I want it to be as even as I can make it. Clear this bowl out. And then I'm just going to work it. But I'm not even show y'all what I'm doing as I go. I'm just playing with it for a while, so I will show you what my next step is once I get this all the way evened out. Grab a paper towel and clean up this rim because I don't like it. I want it to be prettier. So I'm going to clean up the rim and add this to a bag real quick because I want to have more control over this topping when I lay it on top of this beautiful Oreo cheesecake. Trying to make it prettier. So once I get this in this bag, I will add it to my pie or cheesecake or cookies and cream or whatever it is. Woo, yeah. So as I add it, I'm gonna try to make it pretty, I guess. I don't have that much to work with, but I mean, I can always make more. I don't want to though. So I'm almost running out. But I gotta make it real pretty, so the end presentation. So I'm gonna hit it with some, I'm gonna go ahead and set that cookie upright. And then I'll probably cut these in half and stick them around the sides. Candy melts and make myself a chocolate drizzle. Powder it up with some Oreo dust and we'll be done. So I'm gonna drop these in the, how long do you put these in the microwave for, Ty? 1 minute? Ooh, that seems like a lot. So I got my candy melts melted, and what I'm doing is I'm just chopping the Oreo in half to stick it in. They breaking though, but I guess it's okay. It ain't really that bad. Oreos around to give it that Oreo cookie look. Come add one more over here. And then I got my candy chocolate clip, a little clip off of it. And I am about to drizzle this chocolate across the top of my Oreo pie. Just to make it cute. That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and my last step, I'm gonna grab some of these here crumbs. I don't even got that many, but I don't even need that many, right? I'm gonna grab these crumbs. I'm gonna make it rain on my cream with my crumbs, cause it is a Oreo. This is it. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator for all night. You can do it for 6 hours because you gotta let it all set and form. I'm gonna do it for all night. So cut into this until tomorrow, but it's okay. So no bon appetit for right now, but come tomorrow, there will be a bon appetit. I will load the whole video, including the finished product, into my highlight. So the pie is out the fridge, and I'm about to cut into it. Oops. That chocolate thing got a little crispy on me. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Okay. All right, wish me luck. I'll be back and show y'all what it looked like when I scoop it out. And here is my slice. It ain't a perfect looking slice, but it's a slice. And it's nice and firm. I guess I could let it sit or could have let it sit longer, but it's a pie and it's gonna be good. It came out nice and well. Perfect little slice came out. So I can say bon appetit, Hershey pie.